Welcome guys, so in today's video there's a couple things I wanted to talk about. So first off, as you can probably tell from the last video and this one, I've been having a lot of fun with alcohol markers recently. I've been using a brand called Artzel and they're alright. I used them in last week's Oscar drawing. They work fine, but they're kind of old. A lot of them are like kind of dried out. But for this one I used Copics. And they're not mine. There's like this art class that I go to sometimes, and the lady that was running it has like a huge set of Copics, so I got to mess around with those for a little bit, and I was having a pretty fun time with them. The way I've been doing it, I haven't been doing like a pencil sketch. I've just been using the lightest skin tone. Kind of been doing the sketch with that, and it's less obvious in real life. You can kind of see that I did that with like the circle for the head, and I don't know, kind of showing up there. The scanner for some reason likes to make lighter things a little bit darker. Like the shadow on the face isn't nearly as dark in real life. For the most part, it does an alright job. I usually just mess around with the saturation and stuff and create out of it. But you know, I've been having a fun time with it. One other thing I wanted to talk about. Well, no, I have a couple other things. But my local used game store got something really cool in. They got an original Archie Sonic page, and it was super cool. It was way bigger than I thought it would be. I knew that they definitely like shrunk them down so they could get like they shrink down the pages for like the comic release, like to get more detail in. But it was just like this thing was like at least 1.5 or 2 feet tall. It was super cool seeing this in person. Another thing I wanted to talk about. I was watching a video about some Penny comics recently, and the person in the video was talking about how they drew a lot of inspiration from Evangelion, and I noticed one page had Asuka, Rei, Shinji, and Kaoru just hanging out in the background, and I don't know, I thought it was super cool. They like these ones, you know, you could maybe pass them off as just like being like inspired, but that just is Asuka. It has like the hair clips and everything. I don't know, I just thought that was pretty cool. And one last thing I wanted to talk about. I picked up the Evangelion manga a little bit ago, but I bought it like right after my rewatch of Evangelion. So I don't know, I thought I'd wait a little bit, and I finally started it, and it is, I don't know, the art is really cool. This one, I didn't use the scanner because I didn't want to like flatten my book. But this double page spread of the first angel just in the water, it was just so cool. Like at the beginning of it, there's a couple colored pages. This one was definitely the standout. It was super cool. And I heard that like there are some differences between the manga and the anime, and I've heard a lot of people kind of prefer the manga a little bit. The main thing I've heard is that Asuka is introduced differently, so I'm excited to see like how that plays out. But yeah, no, there's a couple things I wanted to talk about, but yeah, that'll be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and goodbye, bon appetit.